I'm finna shut this whole trophy wife situation down. Watch this.
There's a lot of updates going on about the trophy wife, the new trophy wife drama that is going on. And for me, so much is coming out. And I feel like this is a very important conversation we need to keep having, because now she has opened a GoFundMe for people to donate. It's on our YouTube community tab where she posted, this is what she posted. Thank you all for your support. I can begin to express what it means to us. And for those who wonder why I did this, I was left with no option. If you feel compelled, please donate to help us start over. Anything helps. And then I GoFundMe, and then she said, God will get the glory. And a lot of people are also be asking, where is the father of this children? Where is the man that did this thing? Who is he? Is this man in jail? Hope this man is in jail. And guys, this video we're going to get into all that. Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How you all doing? Hope you guys are doing great. Okay, like you guys already know, we're doing an update on the trophy wife drama that is going on, and the truth is that so much has happened, but there's this creator on TikTok that has really gone deep dive to really go and get court document, so we know exactly what the man is accused of and what, like, some of the things that happen, because these are public knowledge, which we're going to get into. And then she also went on to point out a couple of things about the new trophy wife. She pointed out some things that just really got me like squinting and thinking, which you guys need to hear, because and mind you, before I continue with this video is not a victim blame video or anything, but I just feel like some conversation, when something seems some type of way, sometimes we need to dig deep and kind of understand the entire system. Because if you watch the first video I did, remember I was saying that something seems off about this. Why is she sharing it now? Because this type of woman, they will keep this type of thing in secret. Why is she sharing it? Which for me, that was a little bit off. It didn't sit right with my spirit, and I was just like, screeching. But now to see certain things playing out is just like things are clocking. Like I will say again before I get on into the sister's video and us hearing what she has to say. This video is not to victim blame anybody. We're not victim blaming anybody. We're having a conversation, and it is what it is. And sometimes we don't need to sweep these type of things out of, to like, oh, say, oh, so that people don't call us victim blaming. No, sometimes we need to have this hard conversation of things like this. Okay, so I'll need you guys to see the sister's video, because clearly there's more to the story than we're saying. So I need you guys to see the sister's video. So I'm going to put her name. Guys, nobody to send hate to her. Please, if you don't agree with anything she says, please just let it go. Move on. Please. If you want to go to our page to support her, feel free to do that. Send her love. You can tell her it's from here. Send her love, okay? But yeah, let's go check out this video. And also, I'm going to play Cecilia Regina's take on the entire situation, which she makes some valid point, which we're going to get into later on in the video. But yeah, let's go hear what the sister has to say, and then we'll come back and talk more.
I'm finna shut this whole trophy wife situation down. Watch this.
Because I stayed in situations much longer than I had to because I had children in those situations. So I understand the struggle with that, definitely.
Ow. Ow.
You know, there's that saying, when you get
She
sick
doing
and
her
tired
makeup. She didn't
of
even
being sick and
look.
tired, that's when you'll make a change, and that's very true. So it's just all about
That baby's
whenever
screaming
you have the
in
courage
pain.
to do that.
And she don't care. But wait. Let it
So everyone else is
take
noisy
away.
in the background. I don't know how much you all can hear, but there's so many of us that it's just like that. So
Ignore that
in the
noise.
background,
Like how you
just
do all the time, right?
act like you
Ignore
don't.
it. This woman knew. I don't.
Y'all, I was right, but that's not it. If y'all need more evidence, if that's not enough, here we go. Let's get into it. Here's the husband. And I also got the court information about what happened. He's not in jail. He just can't see the children. But I'm going to get into that. More pics of the husband. Since she didn't want to post him, I'm posting him. This is the man who she says her daughters. 2, 4 years old. We don't know what he did to the sons, if he did anything. But a 2 and a 4-year-old, his biological children. His name is Orinthio, but he goes by Jermaine. I think he worked in the military. He like a analyst. And y'all know what that means. Cybersecurity analyst. That means he know how to cover up when he looking up CP. That's what that means. So he was arrested for child abuse and domestic violence. He's been arrested for domestic violence. He got arrested in November of last year, I believe, for putting his wife, and she didn't leave him then. And she didn't leave him when he R-worded her 4 times before she even had these kids. This has been an ongoing problem. And while all of this was going on, she was making content. Literally, she was just repeating what Shara 7 said, but she wasn't living that. She never had a brain of her own. She just was repeating and regurgitating content. Y'all can't listen to everybody. But anyways, he shall not abuse. He shall not contact. He shall not go to the house. He has to leave the home. He has to leave the car. Emergency family maintenance. He must surrender firearms and pay costs and additional provisions. He not in jail because she need the money. Like everybody was saying, pay costs. He's not in jail because she needs the money. Okay? This is more information one of my followers sent me. Paul screenshot it, found out she failed to protect those kids. Yes, he's sick. Yes, he is a monster that she chose to have around her kids. It's not victim blaming. It's not victim blaming when it's in all of her videos. She was so busy selling y'all this dream life and trying to brainwash herself that she had it good, knowing that man was beating her up and assaulting her, hearing her kids scream. And let me tell you how tuned out she is, and I know she done heard them babies crying before and just ignored it. Talking about she went to sleep. You sat there and did your makeup. If I hear my baby say ow, I don't give a I'm jumping up. Video. If I hear her say ow again, I'm definitely getting up. But if I proceed to hear those owls followed by screaming, how could she edit and even upload something like that? You could see it in her face that she was going through it. And because she was pregnant and trapped again, she just didn't care at this point. She literally talking about, I don't let my daughters leave this house unless they're in bows and dresses. They're kids. What do they need dresses for? Let's be so serious. Play at the playground and be a regular kid. They don't want to be in the house, be shown by their father. Stupid. Something else, this weird ass hoe, like she just promoted a lot of dumb ass shit, which is why nobody has heard of her until now, because she wasn't never making sense. She says that if you judging a man by his appearance or how tall he is or other factors outside of his money, I guess, judge him for nothing else except for how much money he got. But she says that you don't deserve the life that she has because you have the mindset of a child. She says that you should vet men. She says that you should walk away as soon as a man disrespect or try you. And she was making all of these videos while all of this was going on. And she tells y'all all this dumbass shit. But looks do matter. That's a 50-year-old ass man wanting to date you 20 years younger than him. That he like young girls. That's already number one. That's already number one, you know. If y'all don't date old men and you old enough to do it, leave the kids out of it, because they like, I'm 5'4". I weigh 100 pounds. That's it. That's all. And even I know, I have the logical sense enough to know that when men come up to the bar and they say, you're younger than my daughter is 35, and they ask how old I am, and I say 27, and then they say, oh, I thought you were 19. You thought I was 19, but you still approach me. Yes, I'm gonna take these free drinks. Yes, I might even drive your Mercedes to work tomorrow. Yes, I might let you put something down on my rent and take me to the chop house. But bring you around my child? What? Looks matter, because an ugly old man wanted to date a young girl. He can't find nobody his age. You have to think about that shit. It's not saying be shallow, but ugly men who have to buy, and they've been buying it their whole life, and then they finally get a beautiful woman and they know she's using her for money. Come on now, add it up. The risks are higher. You never liked that man. You literally married him for money, and you think he didn't know that? You moved out another house, and while you was moving out, you said, "Can I move in with you?" He knew you was a user as used you. That's just your. I got so many more receipts and evidence for y'all. I got so many, but y'all go to her YouTube. Y'all watch it for y'all damn self. Y'all watch it for y'all damn self. Cause this shit is crazy. I don't see how she was following Shira 7, but she got a GoFundMe. I know she ain't signed no prenup. She got plenty of Chanel bags to sell. I know she could sell that rock on her hand. Like, and she about to make a good bag off that YouTube video, which is why she made that YouTube video. She about to make a good bag off of that. You don't already exploited your children. But also, y'all, this is what's rubbing me wrong about it, too. See how she didn't even want to talk about what he did to her? She had to put it up here real small, and she said that she could look past this, and she thought she could move on from it. But you told what happened to your kids. You didn't put that in text or feel like that shouldn't have been vocalized or, exposed to the internet. That was weird. She said she helped all of her sisters marry rich. So why wouldn't they help you? Why didn't she have her own bank account? She also had a channel coaching business. She charged $100 for one-on-ones. Who knows what else she charged. Her children are still all over her YouTube. But this kind of like solidified it for me. This man has done everything to break me. Drained the accounts, cut off my cards, cut off the internet in the house, turned off my phone, had the family vehicle stolen. I had to apply for food stamps. My children and I are struggling. I hate to even feel the need to justify needing help for 5 children after a situation such as this. Then she has this whole post about how she married a provider man just so she could only pour into being a mother, but that's not even what she was doing. She was doing like a coaching one-on-one business, YouTube, which I'm not saying she can't do that. I'm just saying, like, don't act like you just was so invested in motherhood, because that's clearly not what was going on. She said God quickly taught her the hard way that without pure intention, aka dating that man for money, she will not prosper. So I guess that's how she justified that he R-worded her 4 times as soon as they got married. I guess she was just like, okay, I married him for money and I need to make pure intentions. And I guess she thought she was going to fix it all through God and having 3 kids with him, 3 more kids with him. For me, it's just suspicious to me. For me, it seems that she is doing this for money, and that's why it's become a public thing, because it was a private thing until he, I guess, cut off the bank accounts, got the car stolen, cut her off financially. But you're married to him. You're going to get child support. You're going to get something in a divorce. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get what you need. So I don't see why you would need a GoFundMe if you've been living this trophy wife life allegedly. Like, you should at least have enough to sell, take care of your kids, get a lawyer. You got sisters who you say all married, wealthy. And like you say Shira 7 was your inspiration, your mentor, your everything. She literally says, keep your own money, like use his money to fund your money and don't spend your money. So you should have a lot of money stacked if you 3 new kids into a relationship with this man. Like, you should have a lot of money stacked. And you telling me the family car, he never got you a car, but you was claiming to be a trophy wife? Y'all was, what's going on, babe? Family car, he never bought you no type of car push gift? It gives she got cut off and she need her supply money, and also that's why she's now halfway exposing him. She's not really exposing him. Like, the kids and stuff is still up, but you really can't find no pictures of him.
Hmm. Hmm. That one enter.
Are already trying to turn what happened to the new trophy wife into propaganda for struggle love. See, I told you those rich men are abusive. Stop it. I gave my in-depth thoughts on prevention and her situation on my other channel. This hasn't got anything to do with the money. No, abusive men are abusive. And all abusive men use the tools that they have available. But please don't think that means only rich men can financially abuse you. Rich men use their money to abuse you, and poor men use your money to abuse you. Wendy Williams' husband spent her money buying other women condos and sports cars, and when she had Alzheimer's, moved another woman into her house and was having a relationship right in front of her and using her money to do it with. Mel B has detailed how her husband of 10 years, physically and spent all her money on other women. Kelly Rowland, Jill Scott, Terry McMillan, Lindsay Lohan, Reese Witherspoon, Shakira, Christina Applegate, all these women were dating men who were far less successful, made far less money than them, and those men used their money physically, did all sorts of things to them. So please do not spread the lie that only rich men can do this. Don't we see ordinary women on this app every day with men who are sponging off of their girlfriends and wives, who drop their ladies off at work and then take her car to go cheat on her? They will have another woman over to his wife's house where he doesn't pay any bills. He will cheat on her with her friends. Please stop spreading the lie that poor men are somehow better. Abusive men are abusive, and it has nothing to do with status. You cannot go by that. I just named a bunch of women who had poorer partners who abused them, and there are a lot of women who are with celebrity men who were celebrities themselves who also were in abusive relationships. True. Rihanna and Chris Brown, Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee, Tina Turner and Ike Turner, Lil' Kim and Biggie, Mia Farrow and Woody Allen, and on and on and on with the list. Halle Berry and Wesley Snipes, Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. You can't go by the finances, but it is better in every way for you to be with a man who's at the top of his game, who is happy with his position, and who's highly accomplished, because he is less likely to be using you, And after you've established that, you can vet for character. All of these men, the poor ones I just named, the rich ones I just named, they all have bad character. They're intrinsically bad human beings, and that's why they're abusive. But stop trying to align mistreatment with a man having money, because it's a big lie. Like and follow for more.
Anyway, you guys know I always love Cecilia Regina's own take on it. That's why I added it on this video. But this sister really makes some valid point on this video and some of the things that is going on with the trophy wife. Because why is she asking for GoFundMe? Why is she setting up a GoFundMe? Which, before I go down in the comment section and let me know what you think about the entire conversation, some of the proof that this sister has come to digest and show us. What do you think about it? Go down in the comment section, share your thought. But please, as always, please be respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but do it in a respectful way. And you guys notice I left the sister's name on the screen. If you want to go support her and you love her energy, you love what she does, you can go support her. But if you're not there to show her love, please just ignore it, okay? Please don't go to her page to show her any form of hate and all that. But some of the things she was saying, why I feel like is a conversation that needs to be had, is because if you watch my very first video, when she did the video and I did mine and I talked about it and people were talking about it, I said something doesn't seem right. Like I said something was off. Like there was just something about it. Like I said before, this video is not about trying to victim blame. No, I'm not saying. But the truth is that why is she bringing it up on the internet? Because people like her, people like the new trophy wife, they are going to keep silent because they have a persona that they have to carry on, and for people to think that's what they have. So for them to come and open themselves up like this, they must be up to something. So now seeing that she has a GoFundMe, I'm just like side eyeing it. Okay. But before I go on to share my thoughts, if you guys like, I know some of you guys, before I go on, I'm going to share my thought, but I just want to quickly drop this one here. Some of you guys have been asking me, Destiny, do you have catch up or GoFundMe or something that you guys want to support me? You guys want to give me something for the holiday, for my birthday, especially for my birthday. But I'm not in the US, so it's really hard to move all those things. I know I dropped my friend catch up and all that. But yeah, I think some people were feeling some type of way sending money to somebody else and all that and all that. Will you guys like me to do an Amazon wish list or something? If you guys want to support me, let me know down in the comment section if that's something you guys are game of. I just said let me put it up on this video because some of you guys have been asking me in the comment section and all that. So you guys let me know if that's something you guys would like. If I do like an Amazon wish list, yeah, let me know down. Okay. No, right. So let's get back to the trophy wife situation. I as much as this is a horrible time for the Aha and the children, but there's still a lot of questions in my head. Like sister already pointed out a couple of some out about, oh, if she's really a trophy wife, why don't she have her own money? And for me, it's like, why? And that's why when the first video came out and then seeing what's going on now, she having a GoFundMe, it just made me really feel some type of way. Like, is this her exploiting her children for money to get sympathy for people so that she can get money? Because, like I said before in my first video, this type of women, they are going to die with that person. That person that you're not going to find out what is going on. And if I had to think that this man has abused her multiple times, which is on the court document, has abused her multiple times previous years, and yet she didn't leave, but now she's here. And even you can even tell when she was telling the story, it was all focused on the children, what he did to the children. She didn't say anything about what he did to her because she does not want to even talk on that one. And for me, that just gives like exploiting the children. She could come and share her own story without dragging the children into it, and that. And like the sister said, the children's pictures are everywhere on her page and all that, but this man's picture, she has not even revealed this man to us. And this man is not even in jail. Because that's another thing we need to talk about. This man, SA, you're 2 years old and you're 4 years old. And this man has time to block things, accounts, and all that. He's not in jail. How? Why is he not in jail? Because she said she took these children to the hospital, so it was verified and clear that these children was SA, and the daughter told her it was daddy that did it to her. That's already like, so why is this man not in jail? Why is this man not in jail? And then just 6 weeks ago, the scratch I have on my leg 6 weeks ago, it's not healed yet. You're bringing it. So the only reason she brought it to the internet is so that she can seek for GoFundMe. That really says a lot about her and her character. See, this is not, guys, this is not victim blaming, but this is something I've seen a lot on social media where people use this empathy thing, almost like the Jenkins family thing, to get money out of people. And for me, that, and use the children, for me, that is so unhealthy. That is like, I know social media is an amazing place, but also is a tool to enable crazy behaviors. Because I feel like she's not even protecting these children. These children's face are all over your social media. Now you've come out to tell the entire world. I'm not saying we should cover rubbish. I'm not saying we should cover rubbish. Don't get me wrong. Now the entire world know that they were SA by their own father, and the same that father that you're saying abused them is not in jail. But now you're telling people to come and donate money for you so that you can provide for your children. So all these years you've been with this man, you didn't have your own money. No, that's really, for me personally, like, I'm not trying to victim blame. I'm announcing that this conversation is not a victim blame. It's to point out certain things that it's off and about the story. And also the video the sister shared about her doing her makeup and the children were screaming. That, like, for me, she looks very cold there. Very, very cold. Because I don't even have a child. I have a puppy, a dog. My dog, I'm filming. You guys see me sometimes when I'm filming and I'm like checking out. Probably it's my dog making some funny noise and I need to just check that she's okay. Then your child is screaming, ow, 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 and nasty scream. You didn't even flinch. I'm not trying to blame anybody, but yes, we've had the conversation here multiple times where we've seen some people have children, but they are not fit to be a mother. I don't, like I said, There's no shades to her, but we need to have this conversation. Because there are people online that are using their children, they're trying to exploit social media for their children, make money off their children. And I don't support that. Because whether you like it or not, these are kids that you brought into this world that you should protect. She could come and tell the story of how this man abused her, but no, she did not come and tell that one to get the empathy that she needs from people. She put the children. She put the children. She talked briefly about how the man, but she did not go in details. But come on, guys, no. I'm not, like I said, this is not victim blame, but let's have this conversation. You guys, let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. And I just want to add a little touch on what Cecilia said, because I know in the first video I was talking about how provider men and all that. Ladies, and this is why here on this channel we talk about having your own. We talk about moving intentionally as a woman. We talk about healing your trauma so that you know who you are. A lot of times, and I do get it, a lot of time people come online and they talk the talk, but they don't do the do. They come online, what they say is totally different from their reality. They come online and they do that. And that's why as women, especially as women, because sometimes we want this, sometimes women want, some women, not all women, some women want to hear something so bad that if they see somebody say that thing so bad, they don't even squint and look at things and say, are things really, they just move with it and all that. Use your discernment. When you follow somebody, look really into their, what are they really showing you? Is this person doing the do? Is it the person just talking the talk and not doing the do? Or the person is talking the talk and doing the do? Because a lot of the times we have creators that they just come here to recycle content. They are not living the authentic self. They are not living the authentic life, because clearly the trophy wife just pointed it out. Because all the things she comes online to talk about, oh, women should do this, she's not doing it. She's not doing it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So guys, use the discernment. When you follow people and they tell you what to do or how things should be, use your head. Because some of them may just be leading you into fire. She came home to I'm a trophy wife, and yet you don't have your own money. Because that's what she's telling us now. She's struggling now. They need to get really. Can imagine how many young girls have followed those teachings that she's teaching. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those type of teaching. Do you whatever, and has led them into, come on. Anyway. And I agree with Cecilia when she talked about how a man will abuse you either way. So it's either you allow the man abuse you with a bad man is a bad man. A man that wants to abuse you will abuse you. So it's either the man abuse you with your money or the man abuse you with his money. And for me, this is why, like I always tell women, when you have your own money, there is a level of power and control you have, because the man knows that you can leave the situation if you want. Apart from having your own money, when you have your own money and you're very self-aware and very intentional, these men, they know, they don't mess around with women like that. And that's why when you are in that space, if you're a single girl and you're very self-aware, you know yourself, you know your value, and you have your money, you will have very few men approach you, because those men can really point it out and they don't want to deal with those toxic men, those men that want to control you, those men that that are bad human beings. They will stay away from you, and that will look like, oh, you don't have men approach you that often and all that. They will stay away from you because they know that this one knows her word. She will walk away. She's not going to settle for the bare minimum. They will walk away. So you can see that maybe it's very tiny pieces of men are coming here and there to approach you. Yes, sis, just know whatever work you're working, whatever self-awareness, self-healing you're doing is working, because not any Dick and Harry will come and tell you hi, and that is a good thing. So when it comes to a man control you, women, you guys know what I mean here. See, have your own money. There's a different level of power. Do the work, heal your trauma, because you need to unlearn a lot of the things that has been embedded in your head as women. You need to. This is something I literally say this word every single day, because that is my biggest desire for women. We need to unlearn a lot of things from our head. We need to unlearn it. So we need to heal our trauma, do our work spiritually, heal our trauma, and then start getting our bag. and then live intentionally. Like, do the work walk intentionally. If something does not serve you, don't do it. If something does not serve your higher self, not your lower self, because if you're on low vibration, you will settle for the bare minimum. Now, coming for somebody that, yes, I was on low vibration. I was that woman, man. I'm not, even though, yes, I'm still married, I'm not that woman anymore. And you can, if you go watch my old videos from like 2000, 2001, then I was doing makeup. I wasn't doing commentary. I was doing commentary here and there, but not as intense like now. You can tell the energy, you can tell the glow, you can tell the vibe. You can feel it. I'm a different woman from that woman. And that's when you start intentionally doing the work. It's a different ball game. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. And you guys let me know if you guys want Amazon wishlist. I'm going to say it shamelessly. If you guys want me to do an Amazon wishlist, please go ahead and let me know down in the comment section, okay? So go and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.